but the team at Intuitive removed the rear wheels, was able to access the lowering link, put it on, and then put the rear wheel back. I don't know if you saw a difference, but it's pretty much like a 1/4 of an inch difference from entry to low. Now the big question is ride quality. What we did run into, not a problem, but something you need to be aware about if you go with this lowering link system. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. This Tesla Cybertruck is the world's first slammed, lowered Tesla Cybertruck. Let's get into it. So on the Tesla Cybertruck, there's 4 different suspension settings: entry, low, medium, and high. Well, I guess there's more than 4 because there's extract, off mode, and it gets really crazy high to like 17 inches. But maybe some of you don't need all that height for it. And so we worked with the team at Intuitive and we put their lowering links to drop it 1 inch or even 1.5 inches on the Tesla Cybertruck. Of course, in entry mode, you're not supposed to drive like this, or actually you can't. You can only drive in low mode, but what's crazy with this is that entry mode and low mode are now pretty much the same. Entry mode is like 35 inches from the bottom to the fender, and I'll show you right now quickly as we throw it from entry mode to low mode and see how many more inches do we actually get, and you'll see it's not that much at all. So right now it's raising to low mode from entry mode, and it pretty much finished. So I don't know if you saw a difference, but it's pretty much like a 1/4 of an inch difference from entry to low. But here's the thing, you're not actually gonna be driving on entry mode or even low mode a lot. In terms of like comfortability, unless you're like a sports car magnet where you like to drive fast everywhere, I usually keep it in comfort, which is like the medium height for driving the Tesla Cybertruck. That seems to be the most comfortable for me. So I'll show you now the height difference between low and medium. So now the Cybertruck is in medium and we've got a good amount of clearance, and usually this is what I'm going to drive anyway, but it is cool to see that now you can put it in low mode to get that low, I guess, low stance look if you're looking for that on the Tesla Cybertruck. And I think it looks pretty badass at that low mode if you're going to be parking in certain areas. But let me know what you think. It was certainly an experience. Shout out to the team at Intuitive, Don and Rob, for test fitting and working on a product for the Cybertruck. You can see on their website they do a lot of Model S, Model X, 3, and Y suspension parts. So it's pretty exciting to work with them to be the first Cybertruck to be lowered on their Intuitive lowering links. The whole process was actually pretty easy. Of course, I didn't do anything, but the team at Intuitive removed the rear wheels, was able to access the lowering link, put it on, and then put the rear wheel back on. And then the front wheels, it was pretty funny because the Cybertruck gets so high on its own, they were able to take off the lowering link, the stock lowering link, and take it off and put on the Intuitive ones pretty easily without even having to take off any wheel at all. Of course, the next step is to take the Cybertruck to get an alignment. There's a shop that it was recommended. I'm probably going to take it to them anyways to get the alignment checked out, because that's kind of my recommendation for any Tesla. You're really supposed to get the alignment checked out first before you drive on it, because you never know with alignments on any Tesla vehicle. Now the big question is ride quality. Typically I drive on a medium anyways, so I don't really feel any sort of difference, but right when I got into the truck, immediately it was still in sport because we were doing some testings, and I was really feeling like it was really bumpy. But then once I realized it was actually in sport, I threw it back to comfort, and it rides pretty much the same as before we put on the lowering link. So I think it's a really cool look, and I think I'm gonna keep it for a little bit. But we did run into, not a problem, but something you need to be aware about if you go with this lowering link system. With the Tesla Cybertruck, because there's different suspension, high, medium, low, and entry, entry is only supposed to be used when you park the vehicle so that it's low enough that you can get out really easy for you, your passengers, and whoever. But now realizing that low is now basically the same height as entry, so you kind of have to disable it, because if you don't disable it, it does throw the Cybertruck into jack mode, which then limits your suspension and everything like that. What you have to do is you got to go to dynamics, go to the auto lower setting right here and turn it off so that it doesn't keep trying to go to entry mode every single time you go to park. Now we can switch it on to low, and we'll kind of just leave it at that as we drive around, because since we're in comfort mode, it's always going to try and be at medium ride height whenever you're driving around, and then it'll probably default to low when you come to a park or slow stop. But at the end of the day, it was a really cool process. Shout out to the team at Intuitive. Definitely check them out down below in the description if you're interested in buying this lowering link set for your Tesla Cybertruck. It seems like a very inexpensive way to lower your Cybertruck if you're going for that look. I know a lot of you out there might be going for that off-roading look, which you want to go higher. You don't really sacrifice too much of that because you can still put it in high mode. You probably won't be able to get as high of a clearance if you're going to be doing a lot of off-roading. Before, when you were in high, you would be able to get to 14 inches. Now that we're in high, I guess this is pretty accurate, but now it's showing 12.5 to 13 inches. So yes, it is a confirmed 1-inch drop for these Intuitive lowering links. Well, thanks for watching this quick video. Let me know if you liked it. Comment down below if you have any questions. Hit that like button, and don't forget to hit that subscribe as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.